Alright, let's get back to talking to Inspector Lestrade. Let's demonstrate our new evidence.
Something about this rings very oddly.
Why do you say that, Mr. Holmes?
Why? Because of Mr. Hamish's club foot. Oh, I deserve to be kicked from here to Charing Cross. I should have noticed it.
Oh.
But, Mr. Holmes, I can't see why.
No, I don't suppose you do. You must recall that Mr. Dunn was locked inside the Colonial Collection Room by the murderer. If it was Mr. Hamish, he would have had to run up to his workplace to trigger the fan situated above it, taking into consideration the condition of his foot.
Well, it is still possible.
Perhaps, but it is rather strange that such a person as Mr. Hamish decided to base his plan on the speed of his gait.
You mean to say that somebody helped him?
So the suicide is questionable?
Correct. Mr. Hamish accuses only himself in his letter, and so the investigation stops.
Possibly an accomplice, then? That idea had not occurred to me, Mr. Holmes.
I have another idea, Inspector. Thanks to the testimony that we have collected, we are able to rebuild the events as they took place that day.
With a timeline, such as we did in the Jack the Ripper case.
Precisely.
Is that referring to the game?
The map at the entrance of Kew Gardens should help us with our timeline.
There's a
Let us
game
analyze
about
the
that.
facts and statements,
Ooh.
so that we may recreate the events of that morning.
Ooh, a logic puzzle. Yeah, there's a game, Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. I actually was going to put it on my wish list, but I went on and looked at the reviews, and apparently it's buggy as all hell. Like, it's hard to even have a playthrough of it because it breaks, and I think it deletes your saves as well. I was like, nah. It's something like that. Okay. There are a bunch of games tied together. Yeah. Must be like the same Sherlock, like, that did that game as well. Maybe it wasn't deleting saves. Basically, it was like, it said, oh, what did it say? I don't remember, but I do remember that it reminded me of when I tried to play Cat Lady, and when I played that game, it crashed and I lost everything. Although I think that might be that I didn't save it, I don't know. But I was like, I don't want to do that again with a game. Like when it's like mechanical bugs like that, I can't be bothered. You blitzed in one sitting. That's one way to get around it. I would warn you that despite what you never heard before, the Forgotten City is also buggy as hell to the point that multiple autosaves may be required. Yeah. As long as it like can back up what it does, like so you don't at least lose everything. But when you lose like 2 hours of progress or something, I'm like, I can't be bothered. All right, let's focus then. So we're building a timeline. Oh my god, right. Martin, Hamish and Montague Dunn went to meet Albert in the Seed House at around 9:30. 9:30. Who's this? Martin, Hamish. Oh, went to see Albert. Oh, wait, is there even anything that I have to do here? It was around 20 minutes to 10, 9:40. Oh god, we've got some noob time here. When Hamish... 9:40, yes. When Hamish and Montague Dunn went out to the backyard. After 10 minutes. So they were together. Oh, the colours correspond to the person. After 10 minutes, Dunn recommenced his inspection and entered the dry tropics. So 10 minutes later, Hamish returned to the seed house. Yeah. So, Matt and Hamish had a conversation with Miss White at 10 o'clock. Matt and Hamish and Miss White at 10 o'clock. Miss White was in the laboratory until 10:40. Until 10:40. Where she saw Hamish and Albert in the water lily greenhouse and joined them there. The thing is, she's probably the one that was closest to the fan. Hamish ran to Albert as soon as he observed that Montague Dunn was unwell, which was around 10:30. Look at the picture of that! That's a good picture. Wait. Oh, hold on. Have I just been placing these without actually reading what they are? Albert was in the seed house the entire morning. He observed Hamish returning from visiting in the seed... No, the seed house is where the fan was, actually. Albert was there. He observed Hamish returning from visiting Miss White at 10:10. 10:10. Right, so I think that's it. So I'll press play. Does that look good to everyone? He's so green. It's so funny. I know it's supposed to represent illness, but he also just looks like a zombie. You're hoping that it's just you being unlucky since you have not heard of anyone else having the game grind to an almost impossible frame rate in the middle of a vital moment. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, that's annoying. I do feel like I heard that it might be a bit buggy, but I didn't know like how bad. That's a great quote. He's becoming one with the plants, the new tree god. Okay, I'm playing. Oh. No, that doesn't add up.
Let us summarize. Montague Dunn was poisoned inside the Colonial Collection Room. He forced open the door, which means that someone locked him inside there at 10:20. Martin Hamish was last seen at 10:10. This means that he has approximately 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room. Given that he was club-footed, it is doubtful. Albert also has 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room, which is quite enough time. Miss White was last seen at 10 o'clock, which means that she had approximately 20 minutes to lock the door. More than enough time.
Alright, this is cool. Okay.
Perfect, Watson. Now, let us ascertain who assisted Martin Hamish in killing Montague Dunn.
Well, Albert claimed to be in the seed room, which is where he needed to be, so it's got to be Albert. But also, Mrs. White doesn't have an alibi. So, oh god, okay. Let's just put all these together. So we're figuring out who. Mrs. White in the greenhouse with the tasty caterpillars. Exactly. Do you think he would know about firing the girl? Potentially. Doesn't it seem unlikely that Hamish and Albert would work together? They didn't seem to like each other at all, and they are quarreling about who gets to own the place. It doesn't seem like a teamwork. Maybe Hamish wasn't involved at all. No, It does seem odd. Unless they were secret lovers, unless they were putting it on. So, hold on. White had time. She had 20 minutes. It would have been enough to trap Montague Dunn. She could have locked the door and alerted Martin Hamish to activate the ventilation system. She could have done it all herself in that time. White is not involved. It's unlikely that White would have the opportunity, and 20 minutes would not have been enough to lock the door of the colonial collection room. Well, that's not true. Like, that statement is that not true. So through the process of elimination, she had the time. So a not accomplices, unlikely that he would have had the opportunity. That's also not true. At time, 10 minutes would have been enough for him to unlock the door. We have to choose one. Why couldn't they both have time? Slightly the same but different. Wait. On the same but slightly different wavelengths, you and Mark, yep. You can definitely lock many doors in 20 minutes. Yeah. I guess you'll have to see if anything else affects your decision. Well, if we put it as she has time, he is not involved, then it goes to her. Oh god, that gets rid of... Nope. Right, let's not mess with that. Or we go... White is not involved. Albert is not involved. Hamish did it alone is an option. They're all on the same big circle now as well. Albert had an accomplice. It seems so unlikely that Albert would do it, and now I'm just trying to think back to the chart we've just done. He said he was in the seed room, which is where the thing is. Didn't she say that she was in the lab? But on that chart, where was she? Oh, I need to see the chart again. We don't have any more clues, do we? We found all the clues in the case! His death is super sus. Well, the other, what if it was White? And she convinced him to kill himself because she's like, oh, do it for me, you know? Suspicious Mr. Clean Hands is still on your sus list, even if you're not sure how it ties in. Yeah. Is there a way that we can get both of these people on here? It wouldn't have been the cult, would it? I don't think we would go through all that.
Do it, noob!
I don't think we would go through all of that to then decide it was the cult. What happens if I do press that? Oh, ruins everything. See, I don't even like this. White's lack of experience, like, she knows what she's doing as well. She's the one that's experimenting with caterpillars, right? Oh, no, that would have been him. No, because he has his own...
I don't want to bust all that.
The cult did not come in and hang this guy, probably. I think it might be her, because... it doesn't make sense. But, right, where I'm going with this is... he... I don't know. She seemed really fake when she was like, oh, what a shame about what happened to him. Poison is a woman's weapon? But so either way, right, it seems like the dude hung himself. Do you know what I would do right now, actually? Instead of coming to a conclusion, I'd fucking interrogate Albert and Margaret again. Why can't we speak to them again? Find some alibis for what they were doing. That's sexist, Blacko. That was the joke. I hear caterpillars are a man's weapon. She would understand the science. That doesn't mean she's more involved. So the thing that changes it, right, is if Albert was in his desk, if he was at his desk. No, that's the... Oh my god, I'm getting the nursery and the seed house mixed up. The seed house is the one where Albert's desk is, and the seed house is the one where the window couldn't see. I think it was her. I think he'll have been in his office and he won't have seen what was happening, and she was in the... It's her. It's 100% her. Do you see what I mean now? I've got it. I had the locations backwards. The nursery is the place where they could see and the place where they turned the fan on. Albert was just out the way. I regret saying 100%. I've changed my mind that it's 100%. I like this though. It is historically relevant to the time frame of women needing to lose husbands they were not allowed to divorce. Oh! Huh. I mean, that's one way to get rid of him. Money could be a driver for her. White had come from poverty and obviously had done a lot to try to never get back to being poor. Maybe she secretly knew about that she was going to lose her job? That's her only motive. Unless... No, her motive, she also loves the science, right? She loves the plants. She believes the plants are sentient. She has passion in her work as well. The only reason I think she was like going for the money was because she couldn't afford her studies. Maybe she thought she could get the top job. I think it was more important for her at this point to keep her job. And do good for the plants, which this guy had no idea about. I think, I'm all in on this now. If we are talking about numbers, the most prolific serial killers are a group of women from Italy. Something of a I don't know how you say that word. Coven. That poisoned a water supply, murdering many, many people. That's a grim way to die. Well, everything's a grim way to die, but like... But the joke was about me really trying to incriminate this woman. I think it's her. I've just got a feeling. Coven like oven. Okay. Thank you. Plot twist, I am 100% wrong. Maybe through Albert. Yeah, that's true. She'll still be... Albert would get his dad's fortune, and he would also be willing to help her, so she's not even losing out on the money. And then she must have had a close relationship. Right, also, right, think of the timeline. Hamish said he was with Dunn, and then he went to see Albert a few times, then he went to see White. And like, the way he even said it, he was like, he said about just Albert a few times, but then he was like, I went to talk to Thingy for a while. It was very specific when he said, I went to talk to White. And then the thing happened. Like, yes, this is the answer. These feelings have been going so well the whole time. No innocent people jailed whatsoever. Yep. Always go with your gut. Look how accurate it's been. She might actually be willing to marry Albert rather than just leading on creepy dad. Exactly. Right, this is what I'm doing then. So, what do we choose? Margaret White was Martin Hamish's accomplice in killing Montague Dunn. Her professional ambition and personal situation have been damaged by the breakup with Dunn. She also probably saw it coming. Like, she did initiate the breakup. She sent him a letter first, right? Saying, I don't need your, like, something about, I don't need your money or something. So she'd already been having enough of him, I think. Condemner, Miss White is a dangerous woman, very capable of carrying out an elaborate murder for monetary gain. She flirted with Dunn's son, Albert, and later pushed Martin Hamish to his suicide. She deserves the rope. Or a desperate woman in debt. No, resigned to consorting with wealthy gentlemen. When Dunn cast her aside, she killed him in desperation. Hamish tried to save her. She deserves a second chance. Oh, okay, right. So I'm thinking she convinced Hamish to do what he did. Would Hamish have just done it by himself? No. Hamish... Oh, God. Yeah, she said I'm actually doing just fine by myself. The thing is, right? If she convinced Hamish to kill himself, condemn. I think I'm just gonna condemn anyway. Feel like Hamish would have done it much earlier if he was willing of his own accord. He's been there years. Yeah. This doesn't have the same vibe as, like, letting the people go who killed the guy who sets dogs on fire. Like, this wasn't a good dude, but that doesn't mean he deserved to be murdered in this elaborate way. If it's true she made Hamish do that, it's a ruthless murder. Exactly. So that's why I'm like, condemn. I didn't consider the fact that he did it himself to let her get away with it, but why would he do that? She comes off as manipulative. Yes, I agree. So we have no proof that tells us she is at fault, but if we make it so. What do you mean? No, there's proof. Somehow. She was in on the science. Yeah, it's her. What if I'm wrong? What if we make it so? What if we, make some evidence? The drunk, abusive husband killer got away with it because it was kind of an accident and defending the wife and the husband abused doggo. Exactly. This one is not so cut and dry. Is that the word? Cut and dry? I'm condemning her. Oh, what if it's the wrong person? No. Oh, God. Continue, please. She dead, fam. Oh,
But Holmes,
God.
how can you be certain that we'll find Miss White here?
It is obvious, Watson. Just use your brain.
I am using it. I do use it.
Now that the rope has tightened around Martin Hamish, Miss White must act to erase all traces of her implication. After the suicide of her accomplice, there is one final trace remaining: the deadly plants of the Divine Syndicate. She will be there.
Very good. Shall we go?
Just one moment. Now listen to me, Watson. I shall see her alone. You will conceal yourself behind her, quietly.
Whatever are you planning?
Nothing spectacular. The impulses of women have always been a mystery to me. But she is a bold one, and so we must be cautious.
Okay, what is
Right.
the plan?
You can count on me, Holmes.
She is cold, yeah. We said that as soon as we heard her research.
Mr. Holmes.
She's
how
here!
dared you?
You do not seem surprised, Miss White.
Well,
She's gonna kill
I
us.
was expecting you.
She's gonna try.
Not for too long, I believe. So please tell me, as it is still unclear, who planned the murder? Was it you?
You were wrong, Mr. Holmes.
It was Martin Hamish, then. You managed to convince him to take on a more prominent role.
You could not be further from the truth.
You think that you can fool me?
You don't care what I think.
It is difficult to care about someone who is capable of pushing a man to his suicide.
Oh, we're at the bell.
It is over, Miss White. The police will be here any minute.
Over, perhaps. One moment you were here, and the next, you were on the other side.
The other side?
Hey!
No!
No!
Stop!
Get her! She's gonna kill us! W!
I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Oh wait, is she gonna kill herself?
Please remain
Do I have a
calm.
choice?
We can help you.
She's told me to stop. Oh yeah, we're drawing her back.
Stop me.
She's gonna... Oh my god. Get her,
Stop this
Watson!
foolishness. You cannot truly
Okay, she's gonna
want
kill
to-
herself, not me.
No, it's too late.
Get it! Yeah, boy! Nice
Well
one,
done,
Watson.
She was not faking.
Miss White,
Smacked
you
him right
have
over
no
hand.
right to take your own life.
Dr. Watson, did you just save me? Or worse?
Oh, I'm sorry to tell you, we're condemning you. I thought she was gonna, like, you know, like I thought she was gonna pull something and throw it in our eyes or something and, like, it'd be poisonous. That's what I thought she was doing. Okay. Miss White is a dangerous woman, very capable of carrying out an elaborate murder. When she realised that she was unable to make any further monetary gain from Montague Dunn, she advanced her affections to Albert, his son. She was the one who locked the door of the Colonial Collection Room directly after Hamish released the caterpillars, and then pushed Martin Hamish to his suicide only to cover herself. She got what she deserved. Do we think this is right? Those are not actions of an innocent person who has no idea what is going on. That's true, yeah, that's true. Okay. Yes! Woo! I'm so happy! We proper sussed that one out! Yay! Well done, guys. Good job. We did it. I'm very happy. I'm happy with condemning her as well. Yay, we saved her life to the gallows with her murderer. Blacko Holmes sucks as a detective. Blacko, would you have just been like, were you charmed by her? Are you Albert? You had your doubts in the end. I am, Thank you, Koala.
I've got some money.
I'm so glad. Was it a big boat, Blacko? That one made a lot of sense to me. There was just the perfect amount of hints. Like it couldn't have been Albert. That one was good. I liked it. Accept decision. Yes. You, lady, are going to jail. Sympathizing we are. You were! Thank you for saving me! Oh, Blacko. It's probably a big boat. It was. That is so good. Why do I always get the easy ones right? I want to get a difficult one right. Wow. Over 3/4 of people made the same moral choice as well. So many people sent her to jail, but like nearly 1/4 of them sympathized with her, and 8% got it wrong. I wonder what they chose. Albert. Everyone's like, nah, girl, this is too far. It's just so much worse with the suicide. That's the tipping point for the morality, at least. Like, don't cause someone to commit their own suicide. A half moon walk. Is this the final case? Is this the final case? Yeah, poor Hamish doesn't get to go to jail. Poor Kew Gardens, there's no more botanists left. Albert is now left all by himself to care for the Kew Gardens. What could possibly go wrong? I wonder if he'll just sell it and go to the Navy. At least, also, like, because he couldn't hope to get into the Navy if he'd murdered someone. So this might be the push he needed. Okay.
Where are you going, Holmes?
Yeah, crap.
Have you been invited somewhere?
We have been invited, Watson,
We have. Where to?
to the Baker Street Irregulars' annual dinner. They sent us an
Toby.
invitation. It is on the table.
A dinner? How could those street urchins afford anything like that? I can't understand your interest in them, Holmes. They're dirty. They wouldn't hesitate to steal your wallet.
Watson, you should be excited. It is a secret dinner. Its location changes every year. Read the menu. Sounds mouth-watering.
All right. We, the secret police of
Oh.
Baker Street,
Is this
invite
Wiggins'
you,
crew?
Sherlock Holmes, and Dr. Watson to our annual dinner. Menu, entree, frozen rat head salad.
Oh,
is this
no.
a joke?
Not at all. Pray continue.
Main course, sow's udder in Danny Nutcracker's way. Ah, sounds disgusting, Holmes. Hedgehog goulash.
Oh no, not the
Street
hedgehog!
turnips in homemade juice. And it goes on.
God.
Ah, I can hear them on the stairs now.
Oh, we can't go there. We can't eat that.
Watson, you'll hurt the feelings of those poor children. We have to go.
It's for the children.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
It is fine, Mrs. Hudson.
Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, Dr. Watson is getting ready. He will be delighted to join us. You don't look well, my young man. Is there something wrong?
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me the dinner is cancelled.
Mr. Holmes is my brother, Leighton. He's in a prison cell. They say he's killed 2 men. You have to help us, Mr. Holmes, because I know he didn't do it.
Where is he now?
From what I've heard, they took him to the yard, and they gave him a good beating already. You know
Oh,
what they're
no.
like. They'll hang him. They won't look any further.
Holmes, we have to help him.
Well, and forget about the dinner. Wiggins, I'll take the case.
You're fantastic, Mr. Holmes. I'll be waiting for you at the crime scene. You'll be there, right? It's on Half Moon Street in Whitechapel.
Very well.
Okay. Well, thankfully we have access to jail. No, I hope they kick the skin off it first. Poor hedgehog. Oh, God. Wow, so, who are Wiggins' brother? We've kept the plan. We've kept the deadly one. Nice. Solve the crime at Half Moon Street. Investigate the crime scene and talk to the witnesses at Half Moon Street. Interrogate Leighton and examine his belongings at Scotland Yard. Okay. This is fun. Young Wiggins, well, I mean, not for Leighton. Young Wiggins of the Irregulars seeks Holmes' advice on a family affair. His elder brother, Leighton, has been arrested by the police. He is accused in a double murder. Okay. No! I didn't do anything to the hedgehog. Do you think Toby's trying to sneak a peek through the telescope? She's always there. Oh, God.
Hello, Toby. All you need now is a shawl and a mop cap, and you could be Mrs. Hudson's younger sister.
Okay, we should do that.
Hello, Toby. All you need now is a...
Right, let's find the plant before we go anywhere. Where's my deadly plant? Is it in my bedroom? No. I feel like I should be wearing my top hat for this one, you know? Mrs. Hudson would be flattered. So good. Did we put it in his bedroom? There it is! Why have we put the deadly plant in Watson's bedroom? Oh, we are so sensible. I haven't talked about this yet, but I'm really enjoying this Sherlock as a character as well. He's so much fun. I really, really like it. Wouldn't want it going off in the night in our bedroom now, would we? Yeah. I guess Toby probably sleeps out here, so we wouldn't want it out here either. So actually, yeah, the only legit place for it to go was in in Watson's bedroom. Okay, what time is it? We have still got like another hour, so let's do some investigating. Where do we want to go first? The crime scene or the police station? I think the crime scene, right? Hold on, let's talk to... Why don't you just put your eye up to the telescope if you're looking that hard, Watson? And that wasn't a pun.
Holmes, poor little Wiggins needs our help.
Oh, okay. Oh, then, alright. I've just noticed that bed rug down there says Toby. That's cute. Watson is a doctor after all, so he can just heal himself. That's true. That is definitely the safest place, taking all things into consideration. He reminds you a bit of the Jeremy Brett Sherlock, probably your favourite. I don't know, like, any Sherlocks. I tried to watch Benedict Cumberbatch one time, but I didn't get into it. You think we should go anywhere other than that bloody telescope? I love how much we've traumatized Richie with this telescope. He's looking hard. It was an accident. You don't think that big tits are out at night? Oh god. Amazing. Okay, let's investigate double murder. So, any predictions on how they died? I'm gonna say explosion. Anyone got anything? Before I view the... We get a dramatic cutscene showing us the bodies. Oh yeah, Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I like him. Yeah. I didn't get, like, into it, but I like his portrayal of the character, yes. A poisonous plant was thrown out the window. Yeah. You have not seen that one? You think you would like him as Sherlock? Yeah, he's very charismatic, I think. Like, in a Sherlock way. It was so bad. The movie, I don't remember at all, but I just like him as the character. Was it Jude Law as Watson? I liked them. I just didn't like the film itself. There's a strangeness to Sherlock that you think can be skipped over. Yeah. Like, and I think this Sherlock's got some good strangeness to him. I love how he really subtly starts getting excited about things. Like, you can hear it. Like, even if it's just the plot thickening or something like that, you can see he, like, gets excited by it, which is really cool. You like Cumberbatch better, and even it became so bad. I don't remember why I didn't like that one, but I would like to see, well, I've only seen the first Robert Downey Jr. one. I haven't seen the second one. I'd just like to see that, but maybe him, but in a game, you know? Both of Downey's Sherlock films were good for you. Definitely just, it's different strokes, I guess. I like the character. Like Noob, getting excited, starting to detect murder incoming. Yeah, like, I know I'm not like Sherlock, but I appreciate his weirdness. I relate to his weirdness. Yes, he needs a bit of fun to him, which is often missing. Which I really liked in this one, when the train thingy, and we were going to arrest the person, and so we came in like on on the fake train. We like rode along the tracks. I thought that was hilarious. Like, he's a bit of a showboat. It's so good. Yeah, he's in it for his own enjoyment. He loves a chase. Yes, exactly. And he's like quite theatrical, and but not in a like overbearing way. It's really good. I like him a lot. You think they're all on iPlayer at the moment? I can't watch iPlayer because I don't have a TV license. But I'm not too bothered anyway. Like I said, I still haven't watched Enola Holmes. I want to watch that movie. Not that that's about Sherlock, but yeah, okay. Just don't start eating cocaine you find on a table, Noob. That's true. TV license. Yeah, I'm always terrified of them coming knocking at my door. Like, I don't break it, so I don't. I would feel bad if I did, so that's why I don't. Oh dear. Oh, this person was at the train, wasn't he? Sat against a tree. I thought that was a dead person. Right, there's a cab. We're in a back street. Oh my god, there's no need. Absolutely no need in that. Right, this way then, I guess. Is your mind open to communication with the denizens spirit world? What does that mean? Public meeting. Circus. They legally can't enter your property. Like, I'm so scared of people coming to my door, man. I don't have even anything plugged in TV-wise. Oh, it's so dark here. So I literally couldn't be accused of watching the live TV, at least, because I found the bodies. Because I don't even have a TV that connects to any satellite thingy, whatever. I don't even know how I get it working. I found a pole.
Please, gentlemen, leave the scene now. Oh, Mr. Holmes, is that you?
Good evening, Constable...
Constable Marrow. I was here with Inspector Aberline during the Ripper case, Mr. Holmes, back in '88. But then this is nothing like that case. With this one, we've got the murderer, the weapon, and the statements, which speak for themselves.
Of course, Marrow. But you know that appearances can sometimes be deceiving.
I wonder if he was in the Jack the Ripper game and if we did a disguise, and that's why we're like, appearances can be deceiving because we filled him before. Probably not, but you know. I can hear ratties around the bodies. They just left the bodies. I'm not sure. I mean, they're definitely getting eaten by rats right now. It was a bit iffy for a time when they wanted to charge anyone who even had an internet connection because it was technically possible. Yeah, exactly. That's just like another reason why I don't do it. Like, I don't know how I would prove that I haven't, and I feel like maybe they could prove if I did because internet, but I don't know. I really hope Noob manages to save Wiggins' brother. No pressure, Noob, but you have to get this one. We've got this. We are on a winning streak. Like, I know how gambling works. Like, you just keep betting when you're on a winning streak, right? We don't even need to concentrate on the case. We're just gonna win. Where you live, the TV license is slowly graduating.
Do it, Noob!
Yeah, boy. Into being drawn over the tax. Oh, so they like charge it in your tax. Yeah. Do it, noob. Yeah, boy. Let's do it then. Oh, everyone pays it internally, so it's not it's not complicated. Who does not all qualify? Yeah. Okay. Anything to distract from the missing train. Right, victims. Tell me.
Who were the victims?
The two men here, both shot.
Damn it.
The stab fellow was Brian Vercotti, a well-known ruffian. The other, Kenneth Butler, a jeweller by trade.
There was no explosion. I'm sad.
You spoke of statements. You have witnesses?
Well, I was there, so I gave my own statement. And then there were two other witnesses who said they saw the killer Chapman. Mr. Turner, a gentleman who lives in that flat over there. And Polly Powell, a flower seller, who was over at the far side of the street.
Okay, so what did you see?
So, Constable Marrow, I should be delighted to hear your testimony.
I was standing at the north side of Half Moon Street. That was the side that you came from.
But you would have been unable to observe this part of the street, where we are standing now.
That is correct. But I saw the two victims slowly enter Half Moon Street, and then shortly after, the fireworks started. A few minutes after that, the fellow Chapman rushed towards me and ran into Half Moon Street.
Please continue.
I didn't pay attention, but suddenly I heard a woman's cries and police whistles on the other side of Half Moon Street. I rushed over there and I saw the two dead bodies on the ground. When I reached Whitechapel Street, I saw Leighton Chapman. He'd been caught by two police constables.
So you didn't actually see it. Okay. Are you off, Richie? Have a good night. Okay. Fireworks?
What were the fireworks in honor of, Constable?
Well, today's Queen Victoria's birthday, Mr. Holmes.
Oh.
Yes, I appear to have lost track of the days. It is May now, of course.
Okay. Shots?
Did you hear the shots?
I didn't hear any shots. The fireworks were all over the sky. They were so loud I couldn't hear anything else.
What does this mean?
Constable Marrow, what else caught your attention while you were running through Half Moon Street?
Oh.
I saw nothing but rats, and I took the time to light every corner with my lamp.
Maybe it was the rat.
Did you happen to look up at Mr. Turner's window when you were on Half Moon Street at that time?
Yes, I saw that the window was open, but no one was there. It was dark in the room.
Constable, your statements have been of great value to me.
Okay. Okay. So we got some investigating to do. Do we have the gun?
Mr. Holmes, I had no doubt about this case, but now that you are here...
Oh. Stop spying. Okay, so we came from that way, so that's alright. Oh, this pole.
A fairly long pole with a forked end.
Object of interest. Okay. We must remember that there's a pole, everybody. When it's a dark room, when it is dark in a room, it means no one is there. Absolutely no one. Yeah, shoot someone during a fireworks show. Foolproof, exactly. Poor Leighton getting the blame for it. So maybe he was just running because he's seen a gun. I don't know. Oh yeah. I remembered one of the things I wanted to tell, especially to you, Crafty. Was that I was playing Persona 5, and there's like a mini boss, and it can turn your characters into rats. And then when it comes to your turn, it says so-and-so is rattled and skips your turn. And I was like, that's so good. I was like, I hate it because I need this person. I need them to not be a rat, but also, that's a good pun. So good. Shall we examine some bodies? It proper made me think of you. Like, the rats was fun enough, but then it was like, so-and-so is rattled. It's like, fucking genius, mate. Yeah, the rats have the masks of the character. It's so good. I'm examining his head. It is still attached.
Brian suffered greatly. What a terrible way to die.
So is he the ruffian? The well-known ruffian? Oh, shot in the gut?
He tried to stop the bleeding with his hand. Death was not instant.
Oof. Being shot in the gut is brutal.
The bullet penetrated his stomach. A dreadful wound.
Mm-hmm.
A tattoo from Westgate Prison. Victories must have done some time there.
Oh, are we going to be getting into gangs and stuff this time? Alright. That is not a peaceful death. Okay. Kenneth. Kenny. Shot in the head. Like, what if they shot each other at the same time? Like, my theory so far, these two shot each other at the same time. Although there's no guns here, so yeah, probably not.
The bullet struck his head. This man didn't stand a chance.
Because, like, he could have shot the other guy in the gut, and while the other guy was shot in the gut, he could have shot him in the head. And then, proof, Leighton innocent. Get him out of jail.
This is an ordinary key. I wonder what kind of door it opens.
We don't need no keys. I am Sherlock Holmes. Master lockpicker. Right, this?
A piece of wood that has stuck between the cobblestones. Let us take a closer look.
Oh, I only saw like a piece of paper or chewing gum. The victims appeared to be Martha and Thomas Wayne. We caught their son Bruce fleeing from the crime. And that is how Batman becomes a villain. A jail door? What if he's got a jail in his house? What is this?
This shard of wood is quite new.
Or maybe the bullet went through his head into the other man's stomach. Oh, what's worse than getting shot in the stomach than being shot in the stomach with another man's brains on the bullet? Ugh. That's grim. A tip of the cane.
A fairly long pole with a forked end.
Keep an eye out for wooden things. I'm trapped. There we go. So, alright, let's go and investigate the streets. Wiggins! Old buddy, old pal.
I'll do anything to save my brother, Mr. Holmes.
Shh. That sounds sus. Don't say things like that.